Hey y'all, it's Natalie, and I am back with another one of the 30 Days of Sketches. This one is created by Vicky, and I'm going to follow it pretty close. So I am going to cut down this 4x6 to be more of a 4x4. It is a photo of the Space Needle in the Seattle Skyline, and then there's a photo of my two boys also in front of the Space Needle. We were just going on a morning walk before we were set to go catch a ride share to the port and go get on our cruise to Alaska. So I'm using this travel collection. I'm sorry, I can't think of the name and I'm not in my craft room right now. It's a pretty new one from American Crafts, and it has some city scenes, which I don't really scrap a lot about, so I thought that it would be fun to use all of those. And so I'm going to kind of place those where Vicky has her embellishments on the bottom right, and then at the top I'm just going to do a little bit of one and then put my title up there, which is going to be Seattle Skyline. I'm going to use those photo play paper stickers over there on that sticker sheet. I decided to use some of the 6x8 paper pad from that same collection as the ephemera to back my photos. A couple different papers. Now, the background paper is from 49 Market. I actually went through quite a few options to choose a paper, and everything kind of ended up being too busy when I was choosing like matte papers or like downtown grid kind of matte papers, because I wanted to use so many of these ephemera pieces that it was just going to be too cluttered. So I was happy to find this, and it's kind of like an off color, like kind of a weird yellow color, I think. And so it really worked with this collection, and I feel like it works with the rest of the photos that I scrapped from Seattle. Kind of got like the grunge vibes. So I was glad that I added this additional pattern paper though, because the background was pretty much reading as a solid. That grid turned out to be pretty fun, so I just adjusted the edges of all the papers and kind of compiled them together. The layout came together really quickly, which is a nice thing about a sketch a lot of times, is that it does come together quickly. I really wanted to make that wander word work, but it just doesn't. I end up removing it, but everything else stays, and I add a few more embellishments. But really, it came together so quick, and like I don't have much going on. So besides using numerous pieces of ephemera, another way that I kind of jazz up the layout is I do pop up some of the pieces on foam tape. And so I like to do that and then layer everything together so that you have different dimensions and things can kind of touch and nestle together. I did go ahead and like stick all of these things down with additional adhesive because they were just not sticking very well, but that's okay. I've had a lot of fun playing along with the sketches this month. I haven't done too many, but I've done a few and they've all been really fun, and it's always nice to have that challenge. I think she does it maybe a couple times a year. A lot of times she does double page, maybe not a lot of times. Last time she did double page layouts, which is not what I do, but I always like to see them. And sometimes I do double page layouts. They don't like go in postbound albums, so they don't have that seamless look, but a lot of times I do more companion type pages, and I love to do pocket pages with my traditional layouts as well, of course. So we've got all those stuck down. I added in a few carrots, and I will mimic that down at the bottom for some cohesion. Let's see, we had our coffee, we had our Starbucks. We of course stopped at our Starbucks in Seattle, so I popped that coffee cup up. The sticker is from a travel collection by right there from Pink Fresh Studios. I really worn that one out. You can see I've used a lot. And then there was another one that had a cruise, and like the cruise isn't in the photo, but we were on our way to the cruise, and actually that photo was taken at the cruise port. So I wanted to say like this was just a quick stopover before we got on the cruise. And I liked that Vicky's sketch was kind of travel themed, and so I was like perfect for one of my travel themed photos. I actually might have done all of my every sketch that I did this month might be a travel layout. I'll have to go back and check. That's kind of fun. I still have my sketch coming up at the end of the month, and I will be creating something new and fun for that. I decided to add one more vehicle down to the bottom. I like the cars that kind of go in different directions. I just feel like it's kind of where we were walking around the streets. It wasn't super busy or anything, but it was morning and early, but we saw cars and taxis, and I don't really have a lot of options to use those on many other layouts. So just nestled a few stickers in there, and we're going to call it a layout. Thanks so much to Vicki for her inspiration. I'll link down below to the Facebook group where you can find all of these sketches, and there you can see side by side. I loved how it turned out. Thank you all for watching. Bye, y'all.